I might rig up like a jig flipping rod. If it gets real windy and I've got a decent bag, we may go in the back of a pocket and flip a jig. Golly. A little better one. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Trimmed Up series. We got a special one from Dale Hollow because this is our giveaway video. Thanks to Bass Forecast and Kistler, we're giving away a brand new Kistler Curios reel. All you gotta do, download the Bass Forecast app, comment the Bass Forecast rating down below. You got two chances to win, one on Facebook, one on YouTube. We're gonna pick the winner 1 week from the day this video drops, so make sure you guys enter. I think I'm done tackle-wise. I tied my 2 leaders up. Probably am gonna rig up I might rig up like a jig flipping rod. If it gets real windy and I've got a decent bag, we may go in the back of a pocket and flip a jig. It's gonna be a good day to go catch some bass on Dale Hollow. Caught mostly smallmouth the first day, but I had a couple really good days of largemouth during practice, and we kind of had cold post-frontal conditions. So I'm really interested to see if those largemouth that are starting to slide up to the bank don't pull just off and start floating again, and all of a sudden those fish become accessible. It's gonna be a tough day. You know, some of the stuff I'm wanting to fish is gonna be getting blasted by 30-mile-an-hour wind today. The good news is we don't need a big bag. We need, I think 20 pounds will lock us into the knockout round. 25 will really get us safe. So hopefully we can have a solid start like we did the other day, and we'll just go practicing, because while we had a great day, not on the fish to win. I say it all the time. We're gonna have to, you know, be efficient today and get some practice time, hopefully find some new fish and get on those winning type bass. How y'all doing?
Doing good, how are you?
Doing good. I'd love to. Should I sign it right over that guy?
No.
You know who that is? That's my dad. Yeah. There's a nice little rock outcropping right here that was loaded up day 1, morning of practice. And I just want to see if they're still on it, just to either delete the waypoint so I don't want to come back here, or, you know, kind of be like, hey, maybe this is better than I think. All right, let's go. We're gonna catch one on a jig today. He's maybe a scoreboard. He's not very big. He scored. How about that for first cast?
2 pound, 5 ounces.
Dude, he was just coughing up big bait. I was wondering why they seemed to be eating his 5-inch bait better when I just saw what he spit up. That makes a lot of sense. Welcome to Dale Hollow, everybody. There's a floater. We'll see if we can catch that one. That might be a gar, dang it. Those are some smart ones right there. Really, really smart. Just thought about it, but he didn't do it. Gosh, man. I fished it everything but bite it. I can't even turn these fish, a lot of them today. I know they're smallmouth because they swim away from it and turn right around, but they're really slow today. Except for that first one I caught, they've been really slow. Like just their body movements have been lethargic looking. And I swear they're sensing my live scope, like they're feeling it. Definitely glad it didn't come out of my bibs though, I'm cold. On the board again. Took long enough. Uh-oh, my reel's but that's not good. Trust your line, I guess, huh? My reel locked up on me right there. Golly. I don't know what happened. My reel just froze. A little bit of a rodeo. Had to make a quick call to handline that one. That fish almost bit my bait probably 20 times. Oh my gosh, he followed it all the way out. It was so high to the surface, I was like, that looks like a fish chasing my bait, and I killed it. My bait was almost on the surface right there.
2 pounds, 14 ounces.
All right, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. This is a good one. I'm gonna come right there. There we go, there's a 3-pounder.
3 pounds, 8 ounces.
Yeah, it's a 3.5 pounder. Nice fish. we're getting really close. You know, I think 85 pounds is a lock for the knockout round, and that'll put us over 80. So we're sitting in a really good spot. I'm kind of in the position now where I think I can go, you know, run new water. You know, I'm still trying to catch some fish. I'm not shaking them off at this point yet, but gonna try to expand on what we got, see if we can't find something magical. Fast one. I think that might be a 4-pounder, which I need a 4-pounder for heavy hitters. He's not a bad one though. Pretty dang good one. He's got a way smaller frame than some of these others I'm catching. He's just tubby.
4 pounds, 0 ounce.
Oh, he's a 4-pounder. Boy, that belly paid off. Look at the gut on that thing. Some of these almost look pre-spawn, and then some of them are built like that. I mean, almost look like a Great Lakes smallmouth. Gosh, dude, I cannot see diddly squat out here right now. I would just like to catch a big one now, really. I'd just love to get a heavy hitter fish. Give me one, you know, a heavy 4 or something. Then my week would be, that's another reason I'm probably gonna go flip a jig for a little bit. Oh, dadgummit, dude, he was swimming. I pulled it over a limb, he was swimming out with it right there. I'd already started to look for my next target. But I mean, it's clear to see this bite didn't just fire everywhere, because everybody'd be catching them if it was. I think he might go too. He's gonna be really close. Hey, he's fun though. Golly bum. I just have to, for the YouTube video, I have to prove that I know how to catch a bass doing something other than scoping. This stuff just don't look as good either. Like I had that little bit of dirtier water in that one pocket from the wind. And this stuff being so clear, it just feels like dumb clipping this shallow. And you gotta be kidding me. It's so shallow right there. I don't know if he's gonna score or not. I flipped it over, I felt it go thump, and I'm like, that can't be a fish. I guess if I set the hook, I'll be better off. Well, they're all the exact same size, aren't they? Aha, we caught a 2-pounder on the bank. I was about to shake that one off. This just looks too fishy. I thought he was a little bitty. He's actually gonna score.
2 pounds, 4 ounces.
Well, I set the hook on him and he had swam way out with it. I lost him. What's more fun, watching me catch 3-pound smallmouth on a jig head minnow and live sonar, or flipping a jig on the bank?
Flipping a jig on the bank.
Okay, just making sure. Golly. Better one. Oh, bite.
3 pounds, 11 ounces.
Dude, I pulled it over that limb and I felt like a tonk, and I look over there and she's sitting like this right under the water with my jig in her mouth. Well, that's cool. This stuff should just be money. All right, it's a good day. Real good day. Yeah, when you were struggling, I was like, just go flip something in the back of a pocket.
Is it that easy?
Last piece of cover, I mean, not everybody, I mean, I fit out of 12 pockets I fished, I got bites in 10 of them. My biggest one I caught, I watched her eat it. I found one little zone that if it's like it was today, I'll smack them in there. I caught one short smallmouth, one short largemouth today. Well, I flipped up a bunch of like 114s, but I needed tie leaders.
That was fun.
Caught some bass today.
Yeah.
And I caught the most bass I've caught all year on a bait caster.
Yeah.
I had to prove those haters wrong that I can catch them without scope. Come at me, bro.
What's the plan tomorrow?
We scoping. You think the wind is gonna put fish shallow on points and position them, but what I noticed today is what it did is it pushed the bait into the pockets. And so the fish were actually deeper, but in the pockets, right? And so they were just kind of using those little pockets as just like a feeding trough. And and feeding on some of those fish. But you know, you had to be really careful about where you chose to fish because the wind was so extreme. Like, and if you were on a somewhat windy side, not only were the waves big and the boat positioning hard, but the pollen you know, was just absolutely ruining your opportunity to live scope. But spring is coming, and you know, we had it was a cold day, but we had like warm rain and all that, and so the very backs of the pockets, it seemed like every good steep pocket, the last piece of cover in there had a fish on it. And so we went and flipped a jig this afternoon because I got tired of scoping in the wind, and we had a blast. It was stinking fun. All right guys, we made another knockout round. Thank you guys for watching the Trimmed Up series. It's gonna be a fun day. We're gonna have much better conditions, and if you liked what you saw today, day one we caught them even better. So make sure you check that out. Stay tuned for the knockout round. Hopefully we can keep this ball rolling.